because I think the same way where you don't need the most craziest closing line to close somebody. Because I think it starts in the beginning. To me, I think you can fuck everything up within the first 5 seconds of the beginning. And when people have these, we were just on a show like 10 minutes ago. He's like, man, what's a secret closing line? And I never even thought of sales like that because I said at the end, I've never used some wicked closing line where I turn back to my guys in the office. And I'm like, did you fucking hear that line? And I'm like the in-your-face sales guy. Very, very outgoing, but I never had one line that closed somebody, and it's always been so easy towards the end because it's everything leading up to the sale where you shouldn't even try to attempt for the close unless you intuitively know that you have the close.
Dude, I say that all the time. It's like lawyers don't ask questions they don't already know the answer to.
Correct.
I'm like, I don't ask for the close until I know they're going to say yes. And so like the more, I think that's where I do think some pattern recognition with sales, like you're like, I don't think they're there yet. You know what I mean? Like what else are you concerned about? Like what are you really worried about right now? And I think that's where like the asking genuine questions. And I think one of the things that I got from Layla is keeping the human first. I know that sounds kind of soft, but like actually having that as the frame, because I genuinely believe the person who cares more about the prospect wins. And so like if they care, basically in that moment, if you care more about them than they do over the long term, you will be able to convince them because you actually are putting their needs first. And that also means that sometimes, and I tell my guys this, if you get to the end of the conversation, you really don't think it's the best thing for them to do,
push away.
Yeah, and that's a successful sale to me. Because my point, the end point of a sale for me is a decision, not a sale. That's how I see it. And that way, my guys can win on every single conversation. I just want to get to a decision, one way or another.
It's cool that you said that because I think ultimately, too, like a salesperson, energy is important. Now, if you're trying to, like imagine a salesperson that constantly trying to close and they can't close it and they're fighting and there's so much obscurity at the end of the night when they go to bed, that F's them up for the next day.
Totally.
Because then they just keep they just keep getting shut down by customers and they don't know how to tell a customer, maybe it's not the right fit for you.